At this point, I am so sick of religious people. It's just that if you want to talk about religious places and what exactly is happening in religious places, for example, Kedarnath, I have seen hundreds of videos telling with million views with a message that do not hurt animal there, do not hurt the horses or the donkeys there. I mean, why the hell people are not understanding this one thing? And because of this, a lot of people do not want to go there. That does not mean that the place is weird. That does not mean there is something wrong with that place. No. The only reason people do not want to go at any religious places these days because of the crowd. First. Second, the greediness of pandits, even people around them, pandit ke chele, you can say. I mean, why the hell people are not understanding this one thing? And literally, to be very honest, I used to be a little bit of religious few years back. But one thing I have understood about spirituality is that the moment, one second, the moment you will understand, you will gain deep understanding about spirituality, or at least you will try to understand the meaning of spirituality, you will become less religious. You will understand that God wants to tell you that you have to see inside yourself. You don't have to do all such things. You have to surrender, you have to be grateful, you have to take care of the animals or the people around you. These people think that if they are sitting on an animal and they are tracking and they are going to meet Shivji, Shivji is gonna bless them. Bro, are you stupid? First, this thing. Second thing, the Pandit, the greediness of Pandit, be it anywhere. Jagannath Puri, I have been to Jagannath Puri as well. I have been to, Vrindavan. I have been to Triambakeshwar. I have been to a lot of spiritual places with my family. And since childhood, the one particular thing I have noticed is that how the greediness of these pundits have increased. And why? Because people are visiting a lot. And the problem is not that people and the problem is not that people are visiting. The main problem is that people are throwing people are giving money endlessly. I mean, why are you giving so much amount of money to these places? They are not even using that money. I don't think so, bro, to be very honest. If people are thinking that you you are giving money to them and they will use it for the good purpose, I don't think so. Instead of you know uh, giving 10 rupees to a pandit, I will choose, or instead of putting 10 rupees in that box, in that money box in the mandir, I will choose to feed an animal, be it roti or dal chawal. I will feed i will feed cow, I will feed cat. I mean, I'm so sick. I'm so sick of religious people. And the moment you try to tell these kind of people what's actually wrong with being with being religious, there's one thing that you are being religious, but there are highly religious people. Look, I understand there are some rituals that we have to follow when we are going to do puja. There's nothing wrong. But you are You are showering flowers, you are showering, clothes, and you think that it's the best decision to throw it out in a lake. Are you stupid? Do you have, do you even have any sense? And I have been, and I have always problem. What do I want to say? मेरे को इस चीज़ से हमेशा प्रॉब्लम रही है. I have had problem with this shit since childhood. I mean, I used to question this one particular thing in my mind, because obviously people around me are religious, and if I'm questioning them, they will shout at me, "Oh, you are." They will tell me, "Oh, you are non-religious. You are not Indian." These kind of people are of sick mentality. I mean, why the hell people are not understanding? Please try to, you know, please try to understand the meaning of spirituality. Instead of being religious, try to understand the meaning of spirituality, because the moment you will see, God is also saying it's true. The moment you will understand the meaning of spirituality, you will become less religious. This is from my own personal experience. I'm not saying that do not go to mandir. Obviously, mandir is such a beautiful place and it has a vibe. You have to go there. But there's a difference. You are going to mandir, you are following the crowd, you are showering so many things to our God, and what exactly God wants. Okay, let's just say if someone is, so if someone is not believing in God, so if this universe energy, you can't say that energy is not true. Energy is the truth. If you are, if you are in anger mode, if you are being jealous of others, if you are jealous, if you are frustrated, irritated, if you have negative emotions inside you, first I understand that we are human beings and we are bound to feel these kind of things. It's okay to feel that, but you have to surrender it to God. That's what God wants from you. But what you are surrendering, chudi, bindi, fool, anything like that. And I don't know, I mean, people usually tell that what would happen if we will not do these kind of things. See, if you in our childhood, do you think that if you have ever wanted that one single toy, and your parents have told you that you have to this you have to follow a certain ritual, then only you will get your toy? No, right? Parents parents gave you that one toy without even asking. So in that same concept, if God is our parent, then why would a parent tell you to do these kind of rituals? I visit mandir. I do. I believe in spirituality. I am understanding the meaning of spirituality, and the more I am understanding the meaning of spirituality, I see how blind people have become. I just, this breaks my heart, bro, to just imagine that people are not even using their minds. And it's not like that people do not know that what whatever they are doing is somewhere not related to spirituality. Everyone knows, but still people are following the superstitious thing that so-called gurus are telling. I mean, what the hell? Stop doing it. Stop being superstitious. Start believing in the things that you actually see. Okay, if you cannot see, if you are that kind of a person, oh, I can't believe that God exists. I'm not telling you to believe that God exists. It's just a faith. It is, what is God? It is just that someone is there to take care of you. That's it. It's just that God, who is God? God is this earth. God is this water. God is electricity. Everything which is, everything which we are using is God. God lies in every single thing, which means we have to be grateful about every single thing, even this body. Okay, and if you say that you do not believe in God, let it be. Do not believe. But I want you to believe in energies, because energy can never lie, and that's why we say these days that we are not vibing. That's energy. Our body is meant in such a way that you can actually feel the energy. You can feel that if someone is being good to you, someone is not being nice to you, just by standing with that person, just by standing beside them, you will understand that you are not going to vibe with that person. Or if you are not understanding, just by standing behind them, within 5 minutes into the conversation, you will definitely understand that no, this is not gonna work, this friendship is not going to work, I don't want to speak to this person ever. I have I am an I was an extrovert. That's what I used to think. I think still I am, but what I understood that I can only be free around people with whom my energies are aligning. And simultaneously, I also feel that I need my time. I don't want to talk a lot with people. I don't want to have a conversation with people on the surface level. I want to, you know, have a deep conversation about this earth. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about any random gossiping about people. I don't want to talk about celebrities. I don't want to talk about anything. I want to talk about spirituality, cosmos energy, this earth, uh, a three dimensional. I want to talk about books. I want to talk about rocks. Like anything that I don't know. Tell me. If you know anything, just come and tell me. That's what I want, to have a deep conversation with people. But these days, people are not. People have lost the ability to talk in a deeper level. That's what I feel. And that's what it helps you to go deeper in spirituality. The more you go deep in spirituality, you will internally feel, you will internally feel that you want to have a deep conversation with people, not bluffing, not on the surface level. You will feel it.